Hello and welcome to another educational video about screen printing by Catspit Productions. Thanks a lot for clicking on my video today. I really appreciate your time and attention. And if you like my videos, if you enjoy them, you get some information from them, then please either subscribe to the YouTube channel and help me hit 100,000 subscribers before I pass away. And perhaps if you really are getting something from the videos and it's helping you with your business, then send me a super thanks. All right, so today I'm going to do a video featuring the Hicks Premier tabletop press that I have, and we're going to do the other design that I made. Remember I did a video with the another design, this one actually, and we did this shirt here that I'm actually wearing. So this one is going to be white ink on a darker shirt, and I thought we would expose it on the Spectrum, of course, and instead of doing the Rototex, which is a side clamp, we're going to use the Hicks Premier tabletop. It's a 4-color 2-station, and it's a rear clamp. All right, so that's it. So I'm going to make the screen and then get set up on the press, and we'll make a quick print. Okay, so we're going to use the Hicks Spectrum today. Right, with the little square LED array, and because we're going to also use the Hicks rear clamp press, you know, I can kind of wing this a little bit. It's not as critical. And today it's we've been having some heat here in Phoenix for quite a bit of time, and the humidity is up as well. Now this is a 125 mesh, so hopefully this will work out. There are some fine lines. And but I want to print white ink with it, so I'm trying to make this art on the most open mesh count that I can possibly render the design on, if that makes any sense. All right, so I think that'll work for the rear clamp. And you know what? It's so humid today. I hope we don't have an exposure issue, but I only need. I think I'm going to only need a piece at the top and bottom. It's going to stick. All right, so let's see what we can do here. All right, so try to get this centered in the middle there so that the little array is in the center. Looks pretty good. Okay, I hope I have everything on. All right, you guys ready? See how humid that is? So if it's like that, you can put your hand on the back side and push up a little bit. Yes, very humid here. Look at that. Wow. Well, for Arizona anyway. I hope this video doesn't suck too much because it's just been so hot. Trying to flounder through the video and just get this kind of, you know, I wanted to print this shirt and have these screens ready. Okay, and as you know, I like to wash out from the substrate side. Okay, and always keep the back or the inkwell side wet. I'm getting a little wet. So one of the things that is really cool about the LED exposure units is that it cures the emulsion very well from the substrate side all the way to the inkwell side. And this is a 125/70 mic mesh, and you know, some of these lines, it took me a little bit to push them out and wash them out, get the pinpoint tips and all that kind of stuff, fine lines, little circles and things, right? But what allowed me to do that really is the LED exposure unit, which is curing the emulsion so that it's really hardened, it's cured, the polymers have cross-linked, and it's very, very durable. So I can take more time to actually wash the stencil out. So that's pretty cool. So we were able to pull this off on a 125/70 mic screen with a black lamp fluorescent unit. You probably would have had to put this on a 156 or 160, you know, type frame. Of course, please don't forget, if you need screen printing equipment, especially equipment or supplies, check out my offerings at Catspit, screenprintsupply.com. Okay, so the Hicks Premier series are mostly floor presses, and then I can get you these tabletop versions, which are convertible and stuff, but this is a 4-color 2-station benchtop, all right, and it is a rear clamp. All right, so let's check it out. So the Hicks Premier is actually a little bit different than, you know, side clamp. Of course, it's a rear clamp. And so we're going to try to see here. Let's first check the settings. So I'm just going to lock in the screen a little bit. And there is a secondary off contact back here, which we can adjust the screen up and down. And then we also have the screen angle over here, which we can tilt the front up and down. We don't need a whole lot of off contact for this little run, since I'm just printing a couple of shirts for myself. But we can use the secondary, raise it a little bit. That's the emulsion sticking to the palette, because it does have some has a little spray tack on here. Okay, so it's a little tacky. All right, so you know, you might have to adjust this a little bit. And let me see if I can get the screen on here straight. I only have a few lines here. So let's see if I can wing it a little bit here. All right, something like that. So that's why the rear clamp, you know, is a lot easier really to work with, because you can really put the screen in any different way you want in this bracket. It's very cool. All right, so we'll just bring up a little off contact with that adjustment back there. And all right. I think we could do a test print. Let me get some ink on here. Okay, so we'll just, this is my test shirt, so let's see. And then we'll adjust if we need to adjust anything on the press. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna lift it slightly. This is an old squeegee, but seems to work pretty good. All right, let's see what we got, or have, or whatever. Actually, Actually, it's a pretty good print. We could probably lay a little bit more ink down there if we want, but honestly, it's pretty freaking good. Okay. Cool. It was pretty simple. That 125, what is it? 125 70 mic mesh is pretty good stuff. I sell those screens on my e-commerce site. They get a lot of detail. You know, they're able to hold quite a bit of detail, but then they're really good at doing white ink on dark garments and stuff, high opacity. This is a poly white, because the shirt I'm gonna print for myself is, what is it, 60 cotton, 40 polyester. All right, so let's get that one on the palette and print that. Okay. Now, let me check height. Okay. So. All right, I think that should suffice. I think the shirt I'm wearing, actually, I printed it slightly low. So let's see how this one comes out. See what we have there. Yeah. That's a pretty cool design for white ink. So that's why I chose this one for white, and then the one, you know, the one I'm wearing actually in this video was good for black ink. I think that will do it for today. All right, so I got my my test shirt, which I got to cure. I have the belt going. You might be able to hear it. I'm heating up my belt dryer, and then I have my shirt here that I'm going to use for making some screen printing videos like this one. All right, and if you guys like these designs, let me know. I can print up a few and give them away and stuff like that. And of course, you know, please make sure that if you like my videos, you like my content, make sure you do some business with me on my e-commerce site if you need screen printing equipment or supplies. Or if you don't, hit me up with a super thanks right here on YouTube. All right, so thanks a lot for watching, and of course, we will see you next time.